I mean, you know, I'm interested in more Final Fantasy 16 news as much as anyone is. All right, I gotta go pee. It's bad. I gotta you go pee as well. Oh, I'm peeing. You can go pee. Can you join my Japanese class as Molly? I'm not gonna join as Molly. Is that gonna go away? Oh, oh my ass. Oh. Excuse me? I'm a useless Moogle? Moogles are not useless, okay? First of all, they give one of the best items in Final Fantasy VI. Was it the Moogle Charm? No random battles? You're welcome. Dumbest thing you've ever said. Moogles make you do all their chores in 14. Well, that was, I don't want to say it was a mistake, but that's the busy work. What item would I give? I don't know. I don't want to give anyone any ideas. I gotta hunt Shepard to get his rare drop. Pendant? Was a pendant protect you from, like, poison? Content creator jacket? I have one. I would never try to sell you a timeshare, man. Those things are, I don't want to say they're mega scams. There's probably a very specific type of person who would get value out of a timeshare. But I don't think that's many people. Unless they start loading you up those fees and stuff. Weren't they freaking out over at, I don't know, Sony or wherever because it got leaked that the game was coming out to Steam in like 6 months? I mean, not that that's not just like normal nowadays, but they wanted you to think that it would be like exclusive forever or whatever. As far as waiting music goes, I guess this isn't that bad. I've seen worse. Yeah, what's bussin'?
皆さんこんにちは。
Hello everyone, this is Naoki Yoshida, producer of Final Fantasy XVI, and welcome to the
I'll turn the audio up.
Today, I'm here to talk a little bit about the story, world,
Yoshi's the guy, man.
system of Final Fantasy XVI, as well as reveal all new information regarding the game's wide variety of RPG elements and support systems. We'll be talking you through everything while using never-before-seen gameplay footage running on the PlayStation 5. I hope you'll stay with us until the end of the show and enjoy everything we have in store for you. With that, let's get started.
I mean, it looks good. I like that graphic style.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant. Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
I said focus, Wyvern.
Focus. Yo, has he got the controller?
Home sweet home.
Allow me to welcome
Voice
you to
acting's
the
not
world
bad.
of Final Fantasy XVI. Final Fantasy XVI is the latest installment in the Final Fantasy series, a storied franchise with 35 years of history. Yet while this is the 16th mainline title in the series, there's absolutely no need to have played any of the previous games before jumping in. With a fusion of real-time action and RPG features, Final Fantasy XVI has been developed as the first true action RPG in the series.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 15 didn't really have it that
Using the
much. It was
power
a
of
weird,
the PlayStation
like,
5 to its
combination.
fullest, the game delivers an expansive, thrilling gameplay experience which we liken to a high-speed roller coaster ride.
that Diablo? I don't think it's Diablo. The summon looks pretty cool. Oh, it almost reminds you a little bit about Persona.
The protagonist of our story is Clive Rosfield, and
I
his
like
journey
his tiny
takes
head.
place in the realm of Valisthea. We follow the epic tale of Clive, Shield of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. As
I
it
mean, this is
unfolds
Ivalis,
across
isn't it?
3 distinct periods in
No?
our hero's life: his teens, 20s, and 30s. While the story begins with Clive in his 20s, a fully playable flashback will allow you to experience the pivotal events that shaped his past and present.
You get to be baby Wyvern.
And
Or
thus
Clive?
does the curtain open on this newest Final Fantasy adventure.
Clive younger than me in all 3 periods. How old did they say he was?
Clive,
Teens, 20s, and 30s? I mean, I'm 28. I mean, close. You know, they make his 30s sound like he's an old man. He's not an old man, he's in the prime of his life.
Navigation in Final Fantasy XVI is driven via a world map, with
Interesting.
locations being added and updated as players
So it's not like
progress through the
open
main
world
narrative.
per se. I mean, I don't think that's a bad thing.
The world map can be opened at any time, allowing players access to all manner of locations across Valisthea. Here, players will meet new friends, encounter formidable foes, and uncover great and wondrous mysteries.
The subtitles say phallus? It might have. It might have. Look, I didn't make those subtitles. Oh, I think it's great that, like, it's a mostly adult character, you know? Outside of one flashback or whatever. And then presumably there's a time skip or something.
Next, I'd like to talk about the combat of Final
Yeah, that
Fantasy
combat looks
16.
pretty good.
All the battles in the game take place
I mean, not
in
like
real
Monster
time
Hunter, but for like a
and are
Final
not
Fantasy game.
turn-based. As Clive progresses through the story, he will learn a wide array of exciting abilities from the icons that he encounters. Now, let's take a moment to admire Clive in action.
You know, the combat in 7 Remake, like, I never felt like I enjoyed it. That's cool. I mean, it looks like a proper action game, which I don't know if people are going to be happy with that. If you only want to play a turn-based game, but I guess there probably will be different options. Yeah, no, I don't think there's a way to do like a compromise of like semi turn-based, you know? I think just go full-time. Go real-time or not at all.
The abilities that Clive wields have unique characteristics depending on the
there was
icon they
something
are
earlier,
derived from.
Katanomi, where you definitely had like a little
Players
buddy
can
with
use
you.
ability points collected by defeating enemies.
These huge moves take
to
nothing from their
unlock
health
more
bar. They probably
abilities
adjusted
or
it to make sure
upgrade
that,
existing ones.
at least in terms of this trailer, that you wouldn't instantly delete something.
Can't decide which iconic ability to unlock or upgrade? No problem. You can let the game choose for you. Final
wonder how the game
Fantasy
decides.
16 includes a range of timely accessories to provide support to those players who may not be so skilled at action games, bringing them a truly enjoyable experience. Players are encouraged to equip Clive with different combinations of
Excuse
these
me?
accessories.
Oh,
until they
you can
find the one that
automatically
perfectly
evade?
matches their
Oh
own
my
playstyle.
god. I don't know
A
about
combination
that.
I can particularly recommend to those who may struggle with action gameplay is the Ring of Timely Focus and the Ring of Timely Strikes. This combination allows players to unleash a wide array of different techniques just by pressing a single attack button, as well as shifting into a window of slow motion whenever Clive is about to be hit by an attack, giving them a little extra time to hit R1 and evade.
I mean,
Alternatively, players could equip
like
an
I said,
accessory
it's
that
okay.
fully automates evasion. As I said before, I really encourage
It's okay
everyone
for there to be
discover
difficulty
the combination that works best for them. And for those who want to concentrate on the story, don't forget to choose Story Focus Mode before starting a new game. In this mode, timely accessories are automatically equipped from the start, allowing players to immerse themselves in the narrative experience
Okay.
without
I
having
mean,
to
again,
worry
that's
too
fine.
much with the action.
There's some people that, you know, they don't play a lot of video games. And it looks like you could switch back and forth as well, so yeah, whatever you're gonna do.
Clive will meet many characters along his journey who will join him as friends and allies.
This place. These are fallen ruins.
Well,
Yo, is
and
he in a chair strapped to his
How do
back?
you survive without magic?
Sidolphus, who becomes a mentor to Clive. Jill, a friend from Clive's
Oh, was that
youth.
Jill in the chair?
Such encounters and reunions will set Clive on
Yo,
a
he
path
looks
of
good
great
with that
personal
beard,
growth.
man.
It is.
Clive!
Some of these companions will even accompany Clive on his adventures, fighting alongside him and finding lots to talk about along the way. That said, players will only need to focus on controlling Clive. Party members are fully AI-driven, providing support for the hero.
Oh, there you go.
constantly
Someone was asking
adapting
about
and
your buddies.
responding to his actions.
Republican War Panther? Excuse me? Are you going woke, Final Fantasy? The Republicans are the bad guys. Just lying on his back the whole time. Someone in Twitter is actually going to get mad
And we
about
cannot
that.
forget Torgal. Strong and fiercely loyal hound, Torval is always
I
by
love him.
Clive's side and willing to stand by him in the face of whatever cruel fate may befall them. Torval will act of his own accord, but players can also give him direct commands. Just don't forget to give this good boy some treats every now and
Yes.
then.
Okay, that's pretty nice. They get it, man.
Goots, get her upstairs.
But none will...
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her feet.
Flinging her around all over the place, man. Be careful with her,
You're
dude.
this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about. Go. Have a look around. I'll be in my solo.
After progressing somewhat through the game,
Oh, I don't know,
Clive
man.
will gain
Maybe
access
he.
to Sid's
Yeah, maybe she
hideaway.
is like mind melding with him.
Here in the hideaway, Clive will find a shop where he can purchase new weapons, armor, and consumables such as potions.
Cannot find a better price than that.
Well,
Blackthorn, a highly skilled
What's that
blacksmith,
for in here?
works the hideaway's forge, bring in materials to craft new gear or upgrade
Well, best
existing
work.
items.
That'll do.
After upgrading your equipment or unlocking new abilities, try accessing the Arete Stone. Here, players can enter a virtual training area outside the bounds of time and space, where they are free to refine and practice
That's,
combos of their very own.
That's a lot of options.
Once you're confident in your skills, try your hand at arcade mode and see how your scores stack up against players from around the world.
Seems like a lot of games.
The Hideaway is home to a lot of other features as well. Not only will players discover a variety of side quests here, but they can also view information on quests offered all around Valisthea.
All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world?
She looks a little sus.
mid.
Is this
When did you
old
get
sexy
back?
Clive? In his 30s? As a bounty board? Presumably. Game looks great, man.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
That's exciting.
Visit the hunt board to gain information on elite marks, fearsome foes lurking about the realm in desperate need of slaying. The Moogle will be your guide.
I don't know if it's going to go that deep unlucky, but it definitely seems like... Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know what the Final Fantasy 14 quests are like.
There's also Loresman Harpocrates, who will unlock Valisthea's secrets.
I need to get
as
a new
Clive
DualSense.
recounts tales
It's
of
actually
his
really
adventures.
sad.
I have quite the find for you today. You wish to study the tomes?
Not a cheater! I just did this!
Here for another of my lectures.
And Vivian Ninetails,
What is it that you
a
wish to
scholar and
learn?
strategist who will
Here's
be
the
more
latest
than happy to
information I
explain to Clive the current state of the realm and provide information
Game
on
looks
two
great.
players.
I
There
mean,
are
was
all
it
kinds of
$70?
interactions and features
It's like one of
in
the
Hideaway
first
to
games
help
I've seen
players
released
get
that feels
even
like
more
actually would
enjoyment out of
justify
their
a
time with
$70
Final
purchase,
Fantasy
you know what I
16.
mean?
Ever changing, Clive.
On his travels, Clive will encounter a wide array of fearsome foes.
I think the PC version is going to be anywhere between 6 months to a year after the release. It's a timed PlayStation 5 exclusive. Which, I mean, PlayStation 5 really needed that. I don't know how I feel about QTEs, but I know some people like it. Yo, these boss fights were kind of amazing.
He will, of course, clash with the dominants who wield the power of the icons.
Guy's going full, like, ape mode on him.
Colossal beasts who hold the surrounding lands under their sway. Mysterious constructs of the fallen. A civilization shrouded in mystery.
I mean, obviously, you know, $70 or whatever, probably worth waiting at least 24 to 48 hours after release to see how people are enjoying it. But, like, why pre-order it? But it looks good. Seven Remake Part 2 is probably going to be on the PlayStation 6 at this point.
Experience unparalleled real-time action combat as Clive takes command of the iconic might coursing through his veins and shatters his very limits. The shining point of Final Fantasy XVI, however, has to be the breathtaking icon versus icon battle.
This is something they toyed around with a little bit in 15, and it just felt kind of weird and out of place. At least in this game, it seems like they really refined it and made it like something you could expect as part of the gameplay.
These epic confrontations all play out in real time, allowing players to control their very own icon with their own hands.
It was like semi-playable cutscenes, though, Fog. This looks like actual, like, you know, gameplay. Or whatever.
These battles differ depending on the icon encountered, and every showdown is unique, right down to gameplay. Players will experience everything from a 3D scrolling shooter to a heavyweight wrestling match with devastating attacks that encompass the entire battlefield.
Press one button in 50. I could have sworn there was a moment you were flying around as a dragon.
These massive scale boss battles are entirely seamless, and I can promise you heart-stopping, controller-gripping excitement.
Dude, Ramen was amazing.
Can't wait for you to get your
He would
hands on the
explode
game
you
for yourself.
Unironically prefer Strangers of Paradise? Huh.
Nice trick.
I think you're going to be in the minority there. I love Strangers of Paradise for what it was.
You can do it. And so could I!
death guy. He's just too big armed. You know, the other thing that's a little upsetting right now is I think they're showing literally the whole game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how many fights are they not showing? I feel like they're showing everything. I mean, these are a lot of set pieces. People treat video games like movies now. Like, there's nothing like, you gotta see a little bit of everything. This is Final Fantasy 16. It should be pretty good. Lose game of the year to Starfield, though? I mean, that's... maybe.
So everyone, what did you think? Thank you for taking the time to join us today. Final Fantasy 16 will be available worldwide June 22nd. And there's still plenty that we've left to reveal. Battle
June
content,
22nd? Man, all the
content,
games are coming out when I'm in
content,
Japan, man.
and more.
It's
We
annoying.
hope to bring you more on these aspects of the game in the near future. Also, I'm truly excited.
I want to be inside
finally
neating
able
out
to
while I'm
reveal
playing,
that
while I'm in
Final Fantasy
Japan.
16's main theme was written and performed by one of Japan's greatest recording artists, Kenshi Yonezu. We've still got a lot more in store for you in the coming weeks.
Oh,
and
I'm
I
sure
hope
there's
you'll all
a Final
pre-order the
Fantasy
game
16
and join us
collab
in
cafe.
Valisthea
There's no
on
question.
release day. This has been Naoki Yoshida, producer of Final Fantasy 16.
Was that 20
See
minutes?
you again soon.
16プロデューサーの吉田でした。
Pretty much. No Vita? Dude, my TA session is like it. Like now. I think it's over.
PlayStation.
Alright, it's over. Alright, I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm leaving. Everyone, thank you for watching. I don't know if I'll be back on tonight or not. I don't know if we're gonna finish high rank tomorrow. We'll see. I love you all. Have a good night. If I see you later, great. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.